Hey guys, it is Sunday evening and I thought I would start our what we eat in a week right here on Sunday night. I am in the process of making coleslaw. We're gonna do some pulled pork and coleslaw, and these are the ingredients that I'm using. I just have salt, pepper, vinegar, celery seed, Dijon mustard, artificial sweetener, a little adobo and mayo, and then I just have a bag of shredded slaw mix here, and I'm working on the mixture. And I have some smoked pork already made, and I have some keto buns up in the cabinet that I'm gonna get and toast up and butter them and put a little garlic seasoning on them so they're like garlic bread. And that is what we are gonna have for dinner. So let me get started. All right, and this is dinner tonight. I know, super fancy. We are using these keto buns and the Sweet Baby Ray's no sugar barbecue sauce and just some green beans with butter and seasoning. So this is dinner. Hey guys, it is Monday evening. I completely forgot to film what we did for lunch, but it was super boring. Chris had a couple of eggs with bacon and sausage. So that's what he had. And I had some chicken salad on keto bread. Super boring. But this is what we are having for dinner. I was going to make a chicken Caesar salad. He was not in the mood for that. So I asked him what he wanted, and I started going down a list of things I could make, and I got 2 pizza, and his eyes lit up. So we are having kind of pizza. I have these Sola keto bagels, and these are the pizza bagels. So I'm gonna get one of these. This is not sugar-free, but it's like 8 carbs for a half a cup. He's gonna have like a tablespoon. There's not gonna be much of that actually on the bagel. So there'll be a little bit of that. I have some bacon, I have Italian, I have mozzarella. This is a burger. I think I might end up doing that for me. I'm not really in a pizza mood tonight. Salami, pepperoni, this is sausage. So I am going to just load up some of these bagels with all of the toppings for pizza and pop them in the toaster oven and toast them up. And I know he's gonna have that. And then I have some of this bread cheese. I keep seeing it online. I picked this up weeks ago. I keep forgetting about it in the refrigerator. So I'm gonna pop this in the oven and let it toast up and have some bread cheese on the side. And then if he wants a vegetable, like some broccoli with ranch, which most likely that's what he'll want, I'll do him a veggie on the side. But I'm gonna go ahead and get these assembled. Not the healthiest of dinner tonight, but it's fast. It's 8 o'clock and I came in from work a little while ago. So I'm gonna get this whipped up together. All right, guys, these are the mini pizza bagels that I'm getting ready to toss in the oven. I already have the cheese cooking away, so I'm gonna toss these in until everything is melted and toasty and heated throughout and put aside with it. All right, guys, this is Chris's super fancy dinner tonight. There are his keto bagel pizzas with some ranch dip, broccoli, and some bread cheese or fried cheese. So that's it. All right. Hope you guys are having a great night. Hey guys, it is Tuesday afternoon, a little after 1:30. I am making Chris lunch. We had 1 burger patty left from over the weekend, so he has a bacon cheeseburger on a keto bun, some sliced up avocado, and sliced up hard-boiled egg with salt. And this is his dinner. I'm just gonna make myself some chicken salad and head back to the office. And this is what I am having for lunch. There was a piece of tomato left, so I had that with salt and pepper, a couple strawberries and blueberries. This is just the whites. If it's not mixed up in something, if I'm just eating a boiled egg by itself with salt and pepper, I want just the white. So that's just the white. Some keto crackers and chicken salad, and I'll probably grab an Element or a Zevia and a bottle of water and have that with my lunch and take this with me back to work. All right, that's it for lunch. Hey guys, it is, let me think, Tuesday afternoon. This has been a rough week, and it's only Tuesday. So I am feeling like I want something sweet. I have those puddings and stuff in the refrigerator, but I just want to kind of make something different. So I'm going to do kind of like a crustless pumpkin pie or a pumpkin custard. We have plenty of eggs. Chickens are doing great, so I may as well do that. I might do a lemon blueberry bread. I'm waiting on some meat to defrost, so I have it floating in water in the sink right now. So while that is defrosting, I figured I would make something else to go with dinner, maybe a little dessert, maybe something to have later. We'll see if I get to the bread. I'm at least gonna get the pumpkin custards done right now. And I'll flip the camera around and show you the recipe. To go along with dinner, we're also having, I think I'm gonna do steak and blue cheese stuffed mushrooms with a pork loin, either on the grill or I'm gonna bake it. The weather is very iffy outside. It's very hot, it's very thundery, it's very drizzly, it's very buggy. We're in Florida, so there's a lot of that. So we'll see how the weather is when this defrosts, if I go toss it on the grill or I put it in the oven. So I'm gonna go ahead and get started on the pumpkin. It's 6:30. I just got in from the office, so I'm gonna get this going and we'll go from there. All right, so this is the recipe. Calls for a can of pumpkin, a teaspoon of sweetener. I don't have the liquid. I'm just substituting some powdered sweetener, cinnamon, ginger. I'm substituting nutmeg for cloves. Chris is not a huge fan of cloves, so we're just going to use nutmeg in place. I have plenty of eggs. Chickens are doing great. So I'm gonna do the egg yolks, and then instead of coconut cream, I am using coconut milk. Yes, you can substitute it. It's thinner. It's not as thick of a consistency, but we're just gonna wing it and see what happens. So you just have to mix everything up, bake at 350 in individual ramekins and top with whip. So I'm not gonna do a pie crust or anything. I'm just gonna make like the coconut custard. And I'm gonna whip this together, get it into the oven and let it start baking away while I start working on my blue cheese and steak stuffed mushrooms. All right, I have everything in the ramekins. I just greased them up with some coconut oil and they'll cook for about 30 minutes or so. Okay guys, I just had one small container of mushrooms. I wish these were bigger, but they are what they are, so we're gonna use this. They're washed and destemmed. I just threw all the stem pieces down here. I'll put a little bit of the mixture if it's left on top of it. If not, I'll put a couple of slices of butter with some salt and they'll just be salted up on the end. I had a really cheap ribeye in the freezer, just like an individually frozen one. So I pulled this out. I wouldn't say the meat is minced, but it is cut up small, and there's a combination of blue cheese, cream cheese, minced garlic, a little bit of steak seasoning, some of this onion butter. This stuff is really good. Salt, pepper, onion powder, just like a mixture of seasoning in here. So I am gonna stuff all of these mushrooms and pop them in the oven. Okay guys, this is a pork loin. I just cut it up into 4 chunks, so it's just a little easier to manage on the grill. I can just turn it easier, and then we'll have the serving sizes when they come off. And then that's what's left of that steak. I put a little bit of steak seasoning and some more of this onion butter seasoning on it. Stuff is so good. And then I seasoned up the pork. The grill is heating up. I'm gonna attempt. It was sprinkling like 10 minutes ago, but not raining right now. So I'm gonna run out and see if I can get this stuff on the grill and get it grilled up. All right, it is 7:45. The pumpkin soufflés, pumpkin custards, whatever you wanna call them, they are out of the oven and cooling. I had just a tiny little bit of green beans left over from the other night, so those are warming in the microwave. I have some tiny little sweet potatoes to go with dinner, and the meat is under here keeping warm, and the mushrooms are finishing up in the oven as we speak. Okay, this is Chris's plate. There was one little piece of steak, like I said. I just cut what was left in half, so kind of like an appetizer piece. There are 2 pieces of pork cooked to 163, sweet potato, green beans, and then the blue cheese, cream cheese, and steak stuffed mushrooms. And that's for dinner. Hey Guys, it is a little after 1 on Wednesday and I'm getting ready to make lunch for Chris. I pulled out a couple of kinds of sausages. These are the ones that I prepped over the weekend. So I will warm him up some sausage. I have him some of the sola bread. I will toast him up a piece of this and some of our farm fresh eggs. And then I may put some strawberries or something like that on the side, but this will take me just a couple minutes. I'll go ahead and get it whipped up. All right, it is 1:14 and just that fast, lunch is ready. I ended up dishing him up. I had a little bit of this Too Good vanilla yogurt left. There was enough for a serving in here, and I cut up 2 strawberries with a sprinkle of this keto granola on top, 2 eggs, some sausage, and toast. I'm gonna run this to him. I think I'm gonna have one of those pumpkin custards I made last night for lunch today, and I may grab a stick of cheese or something to head back to the office. Hey guys, it is almost 9:30 on Wednesday night. Really late day at work, and then errands and chickens and everything that you have to do at the end of your day. So I'm kind of making a fast dinner tonight. Over the weekend, I had cooked up some chicken, so I'm gonna take this off the bone and shred it up, warm it up. I'm gonna toast up a bun, one of these keto buns, and I'm gonna make Chris like a chicken bacon ranch sandwich. We have some coleslaw left over that I had made with the pork a couple days ago, and I'm sure I will put something else with it. I'm just not sure yet. So I'm just gonna go ahead and get the meat shredded up, get the bun in the toaster, and get it warming and get all this assembled. Okay guys, this is dinner tonight. Just super fast. Chicken bacon ranch, kind of like open face sandwiches with some coleslaw and strawberries and blueberries. And that's dinner. Hey guys, it is 3 o'clock or a little after on Thursday, and this is Chris's first meal of the day. He had blood work and stuff a couple hours ago, so he was fasting for it, and he just decided now he's hungry instead of waiting for dinner. So I'm just making him up some eggs and sausage really quick and then heading back to the office. Just something to keep him going until dinner tonight, and we'll probably have a late dinner. Okay, this is Chris's lunch. I think I'm gonna throw a cheese stick on here for him and then make him an Element drink and a big glass of water. And that is what he is gonna have for his late lunch. Hey guys, it is Thursday night, about 8:30 in the evening. Another really long day, so dinner is another quick affair. This is a mixture of beef and pork with some meatballs, and then I just had some spaghetti sauce, marinara sauce, some chunky in the fridge, maybe, I don't know, half a jar or so left from pizzas and different things that we've been making with it over the last week or two. So I wanted to use that up, so I'm using that and cooking this all up, and I'll have onions and garlic and veggies chopped up in here. And then I bought some of this Miracle Noodle. I've used this before, and it says that you can like rinse it and use it right out of the bag, but I'm not gonna do that. I'm gonna rinse it. I have my colander here. I'm gonna rinse it, and I'm gonna heat it in the pan the way I have done it in the past and the way I have seen other people doing it online to kind of get the weird taste out of it. I really like artichoke noodles, but I saw these, they were on sale, so I figured, what the heck, I will try them and we'll see how they go. So I'm gonna get this done, and then I'm gonna make a side salad, and we should be eating in the next like 20 minutes. Okay, so these are different than the other ones that I have purchased. There is no weird taste to them. When I dumped them in to rinse them, I smelled them, didn't smell funky. When I just rinsed one off and tasted it, it was perfectly fine. So this may be how I buy them from now on, because you can literally rinse them off and toss them right into your sauce, which is what I'm gonna do. I'm just gonna add them into the sauce so they start sucking up all that sauce flavor and make the salad. Okay guys, this is dinner. Just did a Caesar salad and topped this with some of the 5 cheese Italian. I had 1 bun left of those keto buns, so I buttered and put garlic on it and just tossed it in the toaster really fast. And this is what we are having for dinner. And I had made us some hot tea and water, and we're getting ready to have dinner. This was like a, you know, less than 30-minute quickie dinner, and there is still plenty leftovers for the weekend. I'm sure we'll be having some of this over the weekend. So, all right, we're gonna go ahead and go have dinner and call it a night. Hey guys, it is 1 o'clock on Friday afternoon. I am running all of my work errands and everything on my lunch break. I don't think I'm going to be making anything for lunch today. I may grab something when I am out and about, but Chris had more blood work this morning, so we had a really early start, and I think we're just going to end up having an early dinner today. Trevi will be home this weekend. She doesn't live with us. She lives like an hour away, but she's moving apartments, so she's been staying with us in between apartments. So this weekend she will be home, and we're probably just going to end up having an early dinner. If I end up grabbing something when I am out and about in town, I'll show you what I get, but most likely it won't be a 9:30 dinner tonight. It'll probably be more like a 6 o'clock dinner, and I'll show you whatever I end up deciding to make, because I don't know what I'm making right now. We'll see what strikes my fancy whenever I get done with work. All right, let's go. Unsweet tea from Dunkin's. Probably some of the better tea in town. Dunkin's, Sonny's, and McDonald's, and Zaxby's. Zaxby's is the best, but Dunkin's pretty close. Hey guys, it is, let's see, 6:20 on Friday evening, and I am starting on dinner. It's kind of going to be a mixture of a couple of things. Trevi is home, so I am actually going to make some shrimp. Ignore all my dishes in the sink. I have a bunch of shrimp that needed to be used up. They had been in the freezer for a little while, so they definitely needed to be used. I personally don't love shrimp unless they are covered in coconut batter and dipped in a pina colada dipping sauce. So I probably won't have many of the shrimp, but I have some pork here, and I'm gonna saute up some pork also. So we'll have some shrimp and some pork. And I have a couple of different wraps here. So I'm gonna do some shrimp and pork tacos. And Chris and I are gonna have these 0 net carb wraps. And these are just some regular tortillas that I had for Trevi. I'm gonna do a bacon broccoli slaw. This is some of the bacon that I cooked over last weekend, and so I will crisp that up. This is just already some shredded broccoli, carrots, and cabbage. And then I'll make a dressing for it. Here's some Greek yogurt, a little bit of sour cream, a little bit of mayo. I'll season it up, put it all together. A lot of people like raw onion in their broccoli slaw. I personally do not, so I'm not gonna make it that way. I'm gonna make it the way I like it. So these are the items that are gonna go in it, with some salt and pepper, maybe a little vinegar, maybe some apple cider vinegar. We'll see. Once I make the sauce up, I taste it, and I just kind of mix and match. But it'll all be keto, low carb items that go in it. And then for the rest of the tacos, I have some avocado. I'm gonna saute up this cilantro. These are like little frozen cilantro cubes. I'll add it in with the shrimp whenever I cook them up. I'll probably put a little bit of taco seasoning on them, some garlic. This is lettuce. Keep lettuce in the fridge, wrapped up in paper towels to keep it fresh. Tomato from the garden, some fresh parsley from the garden, lime, avocado. So I'm just gonna get all of this chopped up, mixed up. I'm gonna do this first so it can start kind of marinating together in the refrigerator while I work on everything else. And we're just gonna have a taco kind of night with shrimp and pork, and that's what's gonna be for dinner. Okay guys, I am warming some tortillas up in the microwave. I went ahead and just mixed the pork and the shrimp together. I'll just pick out the pork and I'll have that in mind. Trev and Chris will have a combination of pork and shrimp in theirs, more shrimp than pork. I have some sharp cheddar, some sour cream, ranch if someone
Motion
wants
detected
ranch.
at the field.
Excuse that. Lettuce, tomato, avocado, some lime. I'm going to squeeze some lime over it, some fresh parsley, and then I'm going to grab the broccoli slaw out of the fridge, and I will show you once everything's plated up. All right, guys, there is dinner. There's everything stuffed in there, plenty of shrimp and meat, and the broccoli slaw on the side. Hey guys, it is a little after 9:30 on Saturday night, late night, but we are going to have wings. I didn't end up cooking dinner tonight. This is the non-breaded. These are just cooked plain wings, and then we sauce them up however we want them. I'll probably do mine with just some butter and garlic. Chris, he might want hot sauce or he might want ranch. I'll ask him how he wants his. And I just wanted to show this. I have never seen this before. This is the Rebel brand. I know we've bought Rebel ice cream before, but this is Rebel chocolate milk. And I picked this up for Chris to try, not with the wings, but just to try. And it looked delicious. So there is the calorie and carb breakdown. So looks good. And we'll have wings with some veggies and dip on the side. All right, guys, this is Chris's. He has blue cheese, hot sauce, wings, carrots, and broccoli. This is my dinner. Chris usually prefers the flats. I prefer the little drumettes. So I have butter, garlic, and salt to dip my meat in, and ranch for veggies, and this is dinner. UFC event is on right now, so we're gonna go watch some really good fights and eat some wings and veggies. Hey guys, it is 2:30 on Sunday afternoon, and I am making Chris some lunch. I haven't eaten anything yet today either, but I'm not sure what I'm gonna have. I might have just a bowl of the keto granola cereal kind of a thing. So this is all that's left of all of the bacon and sausage and everything that I had made last weekend. It's about time for me to do all of my food prep again for the week, but tonight is going to be, and today, a clean out the fridge day. So I know we'll be probably doing some more wings tonight, and spaghetti and salad, and whatever else we want to pull together for dinner tonight so that we start the week fresh. So I'm going to get this warmed up. I'm going to make him some eggs and toast. I have him a fresh pot of coffee made, and go ahead and get that, and then I can get going with the rest of my day. And in about, I don't know, 5-6 minutes, dinner is ready to go, or lunch is ready to go. There's something to be said for meal prepping, or at least ingredient prepping, when you're going to be eating the same things over and over and over again. Chris and Trevelyn and Jaden, the kids, they are great with having the same thing over and over again. I'm the only one that I'm just like, no, I want something different nearly every day. So this is a bit harder for me. The kids have no issue. Chris has no issue with it. So we're just, like I said, gonna do a clean out the fridge tonight. So you'll see what we have for dinner tonight, but this is what he's having for dinner now. I probably am gonna go eat some pumpkin custard that I had made, or maybe a bowl of keto cereal or some toast or something like that. I'm not super hungry right now, so I'm not gonna go after anything. I've not had anything yet today except a glass of unsweet tea, but I'll probably eat something soon. But this is the meal for today. It is 2:38 now. I'm gonna run this to him and see you at dinner. All right, guys, it is Sunday night, a little after 8, and we are going to have dinner. Just leftovers tonight. We are wrapping things up for the week. I'm getting ready to clean out the fridge. I should have done that Thursday night, but I did not. So Chris wanted some wings and some spaghetti. I have a little bit of broccoli slaw here. I'm gonna ask him if he wants any salad or any fresh broccoli, but probably I'm thinking he is just going to want spaghetti with some cheese melted on top and some wings with some hot sauce and blue cheese, if I were to hazard a guess. So I'm gonna go ahead and just get this warmed up for him so I can keep on with my evening. Monday morning tomorrow comes early, and want to wrap up the house and get everything done before having to hit the hay and be prepared for tomorrow morning. Okay guys, this is Chris's dinner. He has the spaghetti, some broccoli slaw, a piece of fresh broccoli, wings with blue cheese, and hot sauce. That's dinner.